Come on now. Come on, children. Come sit down. Yeah, Aunt Betty Pearl's going to tell you a Bible story. Yes, indeed. Once upon a time, there was this little girl named Little Red Riding Around the Hood. And Little Red Riding Around the Hood, she was so poor. They just didn't have nothing. Her family was just piss poor, honey. They were so poor, they had to eat cereal through a fork so they could pass the milk down to the next family member. Anyway, Little Red Riding Around the Hood said, you know what? I've had about enough of this poverty, so I'm going to go over to my granny's house, and I'm going to sit live with her. And her mom said, well, you go on, you ungrateful fool. So Little Red Riding Hood, she get her basket, and she get her red hat on, her red ball cap, and she starts down the road, and she's skipping along. Well, she tripped on a rock, and she fell. Oh, and she skinned her knee up something awful. She was just all bloody and everything. And she said, well, look at here come a bunch of people. Well, it was a bunch of Democrats. They said, where are you from? And she said, North Carolina. And they said, well, we don't really help our own. We're gonna go help somebody else. So you figure out what you need to do. Well, anyway, Little Red Riding Around the Hood was sitting there, and along come this man from this other country. And he was called the Good Samurai. Yes, the Good Samurai. And the Good Samurai said, well, I'll be glad to help you. Get up on my knee. That's problem number one. And number two, he said, I'm going to put the iodine on this. He said, but you'll feel a whole lot better. And when you get down the road, be careful, because there's some wolves down there. Them wolves will eat you up and carry you off. Well, Little Red Riding Around the Hood started on down the road after the Good Samurai done fixed up her knee, and here she come across them wolves. But them wolves looked an awful lot like her, because they had on them red hats too. And she wondered, do I trust them? No, you don't trust them. Little Red Riding the Hood got deported. Sure enough, set her ass on. And you ask what the moral of the story is? Don't matter what side you're on, honey, we all screwed. Little Red Riding Hood should have stayed in her hood and learned to eat cereal with a fork. Amen?